Well, it's the knockout in New York between these two. Let's hope we get another classic final. We've seen so many great finals over the years at this event. Who are you going for, Aisling? And by what score?
I was afraid you'd ask me that. I'm going to go with somewhat of a heart decision based on the kind of how she came through against El Shabini yesterday. I'm going to go Hania Hammamy in 5.
I love it. I mean, I hope we get our money's worth. I hope it does go to 5. How important is the first game for Gohar with the knee scenario?
Yeah, important. As would any first game be, you know, whether she was playing with or without a knee, or
without a knee. I know, she's
without a knee bandage.
Sorry.
Joey, let me finish my sentence.
Paint out 1-1.
But the only thing that first game win would do for El Hammamy, it would just build on the momentum that she had yesterday against Shabini.
Well, the pundits have gone in favour of El Hammamy. Paul Johnson in the studio. And obviously Aisling Blake now in the commentary box.
Yes, led. 1-0.
Nice lift from Hania Hammamy.
Stroke to Gohar.
Well, that's
2-1.
Elderly gentleman there is John Hopkins, who comes from Halifax in Canada. He's had the same seat for 13 years.
I love it.
Quarterfinals, semis and finals.
2-all.
He's not moved from that seat for 13
That
years.
is brilliant.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, that is brilliant. That's what the Tournament of Champions is. Something special about this
cool,
tournament.
that, isn't it?
It really is. There's no doubt about it. I don't know if it's the glitz and glamour of New York, but it brings out like the best crowds and the most vocal crowds, and also it brings, because of that, it brings out the best in the players, I feel, for the most part.
So a nice steady start to this final. Oh, it's going to be a
Stroke to El Hammamy. (3-2).
The one thing I'm going to look for El Hammamy was the lifting. Is she, when she lifts and when she's under pressure from Gohar, is she getting that lift over Gohar's head? Because I saw this strategy come up in Hong Kong, and she was trying to lift, but she wasn't quite getting it past the volley of Gohar. And then the other one, I'm going to keep an eye out, much like Olivia Weaver at the back end of these games against Gohar, unforced errors started to creep into their game. So, again, Hania Hammamy must keep the error rate down.
Well, there's a blood injury there. You can see it.
4-3.
There's a blood injury. I did say it was the knockout. That's going to have to be sorted out because that's coming into the eye. That was when she was caught on the stroke, on the downswing from Hania Hammamy.
Miss Gohar, I think you're bleeding from your eyebrow. Yes. Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's flowing. Yes.
That's what a warrior she is. She didn't even notice that she was bleeding.
No, not at all.
Yes.
It was the stroke that was given to El Hammamy. I think
Miss Gohar has a blood injury.
In the first.
She'll have time to treat the injury, cover the wound.
Well, concerned looking husband there for Nouran Gohar, and Lawrence, the PSA SQUASHTV physio will sort this out very quickly. We're going to hear from Nicole. She's right in the thick of it courtside. Over to you, Nicole.
Oh, you can see that the blood's actually not flowing too much. It's just above the eyebrow, not in the eyebrow itself, just above. But the thing with the face is that it does tend to bleed quite heavily. So they're going to have to take a minute to stop the bleeding, and then the real challenge is going to be finding a way to get a bandage on there that actually sticks with the amount of sweat that's going to be pouring off of Gohar's face. Seems like whenever these two meet each other, they tend to have blood injuries. It's always dramatic, and of course Gohar's already been in the wars so far this season, suffering the broken nose in Qatar, and so she's just overcome that injury, and now she's got another wound to the face. So certainly no shortage of facial injuries. Back to you guys in the commentary booth.
Thanks, Nicole. Yeah, just a couple of stera strips going over. The problem is he's trying to dry it off, and she's perspiring. I mean, we have to go on about the temperatures here. Incredibly warm throughout the week inside. We're going to have a look, Aisling, just to see where the incident took place. I felt it was the stroke scenario where she caught her on her downswing, right around the middle of the tee area here. This is what, that's got to be it. It's got to be it. Has to be it. Yes. Caught the side of the head and onto the shoulder. She didn't even flinch. Yeah, she didn't even flinch.
Intense focus as she deals with this. Has to stay back in, maybe going through the game plan again, like what she was starting off, what she wanted to do. Of course, you're not allowed coaching during injury breaks, so our coach can't be present during this time.
The good news as well is that the knee seems to be holding up at the moment, thankfully, Aisling. Well, that gentleman there, who's just ducking his head, is Nouran's husband, Ziad El Sisi. He got 4th place in the Paris Olympics in the sabre. He's the greatest Egyptian fencer ever. He got bronze in the World Championships in 2023. I mean, he's having a bit of a sabbatical at the moment. I had a chat with him. He was saying, you know, that you come 4th, you don't get anything. It's pretty. Yeah, he's just weighing up whether to get back into it again. It's been tough for him. 30 years of age, originally from Alexandria. High achieving
not
partnership.
Not bad. Not many rest days in that household, I would imagine.
No.
Not many carbonara on the couch days.
So back into it now, locked in at 4-all. Small stoppage for a little nick across the eye, unintentional from El Hammamy. Both players hitting their marks. Ooh, could be Gohar's turn to.
Last meeting out in Hong Kong, it was Hania Hammamy had the blood injury. She had it on her hand. So this is a pretty regular occurrence. There's the boast. There's the boast. Ooh, and the look back and the fist pump.
5-4.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of hold here as well. So when we talk about hold in squash terminology, you set yourself by the ball and you wait, you delay, and then suddenly release the racket a bit quicker than you would do usually. And that kind of stops the movement of the opponent. So it's very subtle, but it is incredibly deceptive.
Yes, let. Player review El Hammamy on the yes, let decision.
An interesting month. She usually goes to play everything.
Yeah, she does. So we're quizzing this one, the original decision being a let ball. It's not a great shot from Gohar. You can see the way she's cleared. I don't think there's a massive amount of area for El Hammamy to go past Gohar. The ball comes back. She doesn't really clear. This is a good shout from El Hammamy for me, because if you see where the ball bounces, it comes away from the sidewall. This could well be a stroke.
Stroke to Hammamy, decision overruled.
Great call.
Hammamy has 2 reviews remaining. Right side, 6-4.
So El Hammamy used one of her reviews. 2 review. Oh, there's the. The both didn't see that.
5-6.
Well, that is the real treat for all the commuters coming through.
Down.
Over 275 million apparently in a year.
Wow.
And we've seen it throughout the week as deep as kind of 8 people deep across that front wall. Great showcase for the game, Aisling. Well, Aisling's actually
Out.
left the commentary box and gone to stand on the front wall.
6-7.
I just wanted to see what you were talking about, what the big fuss was. Back now. How did she get that? This little misdirection is a new thing from Gohar. Just flicks it cross court.
Down. It's all good.
Yeah. Can she stop raising her hand every time?
No, she can flag.
No, she can't.
No, she can. 7-all.
She felt a bit distracted with the hand going up. I mean, it is quite annoying. You're not actually allowed to do that.
But the referee just said she can't.
It happens all the time. But you're not actually, you're meant to stop and ask. It happens all the time. I mean, it's, you know, we all did it. Well, I did it all the time.
Yeah, pointing at yourself there. I did it too, I'm not going to lie. Waved around like a jack in the box. Any chance of a point, I'd be jumping up and down. But I'll tell you, Joey, the end of that rally ended in a forehand. She was nicely set up, Hania El Hammamy, but she went for the forehand drop and it tinned. And that was what I was talking about. She has to be careful of these tins. She was in perfect position to finish off that rally. And that's where Gohar will know. She will know, and she'll almost be waiting. She'll be like, yeah, I can play 60, 70 shots if I'm going to get an error at the end of it.
This is a really, really tremendous rally, and what a finish.
On the right.
That was like a shotgun going off from Gohar.
8-7. Yes, let. 8-7. Yes.
Sets herself. I mean, look at that. I mean, she
Right
couldn't have hit
box,
that.
8-7.
It's amazing how high that came off the back wall, hitting down on it. It's one of her trademarks on the backhand side. She actually hits the ball harder on her backhand than she does on the forehand, which is quite unusual.
It's the whip, and
Stroke to Gohar.
her racket is really flat on impact with the ball.
9-7.
Those strings are parallel to the front wall.
Gohar's on a bit of a purple patch here in this first game. 2-point lead as we hit the finale. It's well played. Much needed power nationaling for El Hammamy.
Came off a volley, and that's where she's so good, so sound in that area, backhand volley. She's really got to create opportunities that she gets the ball in this area. There again. Good lift, but Gohar's she's in control of the pace and the way and the momentum and everything. Hania Hammamy is kind of going into retrieval mode, which she's very, very good at, but she just doesn't want to hit, run and retrieve. She has to make some plays of her own here.
Yeah, she waited. The patience level of Gohar has been second to none. She's waited for the opportunity nicely, pouncing on that cross court. Serving with 2 game balls. So Nouran Gohar, known as the Terminator, is on the job at the moment. She's got a target, and she's got her focus set. Very, very high quality first game between these 2 players. Looks like there's no issue with the knee whatsoever. 17 minutes, and it's Gohar that leads El Hammamy by 1 game to love.
Well, it was a good start for Hania Hammamy actually at the very initial start of this game. Once that blood injury came, it was 4-3 when the blood injury came, and then the momentum shifted ever so slightly to Gohar, but slowly. Hania Hammamy was 7-5 up, playing very, very well, and she was putting her game into action. And then it got a little bit more passive and a bit more reactive, and then Gohar took the last 5 of 6 points to take this game. Tried the counter drop, didn't work down this line, did not work. She was on that so fast and hitting into space.
Well, if anyone knows the game of Hania El Hammamy, it's Haitham Effat who is advising Gohar. Kareem Darwish looking a little bit more active. You just see the way, with the gestures, kind of meaning about the drop. Get the forehand drop
resume in 30 seconds.
Work the 4 corners.
"15 seconds.
In the battle of the Egyptians, we see the women's competition. The error count at the moment, pretty minimal. It just shows the quality. This is a very high quality game, and that initial stat really shows that.
Really impressed by Hammamy actually for the error count. Gohar tends to hit a little higher on the front wall, so the propensity for her to hit errors just a little bit lower in general. It's a nice lift. It does the job. It gets past Gohar. Not this one, though.
She's throwing real heavyweight punches at El Hammamy. Getting a real look into the movement of El Hammamy, but unfortunately making that error. A lot of pressure on the shoulders of the number 3 seed.
And there shouldn't be, Joey. There shouldn't be, because she came into this tournament, you know, her last win of a platinum was Hong Kong 2023, which is a significant amount of time ago. She hasn't had the success against these the top 2 players in the, you know, this season. We've talked about that continuously. So there's no pressure on her shoulders. But I maybe, just maybe, having beaten Sherbini, she's got a little bit of the strut back, and that has in itself created just a little smidge more pressure than she should be feeling right now, because she hasn't beaten her in 6 times.
Yeah, I mean, she was very emotional after that win against Sherbini last night.
Yeah. I'd like to see her do a little bit more of that, just take her game. Throw in that post.
Down. 2-1.
So you've got the extensive K-tape that looks like it's trying to stabilize around that knee joint. She had an awful movement where she felt the knee pops yesterday. Of course, the tuba grip is kind of covering up any
Down and out.
other issues. Well, Nicole is now with the physio Lawrence, and we're going to hear a bit of info on that.
I'm with Francisco.
Oh,
so
Francisco,
you are based
sorry.
up in Norwalk, and you've been working with Nouran for quite some time. How's her knee feeling, and what exactly happened to it yesterday?
She's got a little irritation in one of the lunges. She's feeling good. Did a lot of muscle activation, a lot of treatment on her knee, just trying to get her comfortable on it. She's doing well with it. She stayed focused with it. Didn't really let it get to her head, so she's doing well with it.
Yeah, it looks like she's moving really well. And what have you been focusing on? Because you treat her, but you also do her strength and conditioning as well, don't you?
3-2.
Yes, so I focus a lot on her biomechanics, making sure that her body works correctly, and that she has all the hardware so that we can implement the software, which is her squash, right? And she's been doing awesome. She's been doing awesome.
That's a really cool analogy. Thanks for joining us, Francisco.
Yeah, it's fascinating to hear. Francisco's worked with a lot of the players. He's worked with Paul Cole and Olivia Weaver.
Left side, 3-2.
Very, very knowledgeable. The other physio I mentioned was Lawrence, who's the PSA Squash Tour physio, who you'll see he gets called out when he's doing the blood injuries and any other issues if another player doesn't have their own physio with them, Ashley.
And what happened there?
Video referee decision on Gohar's appeal. No, let's see what happened. Okay, well, let's see what happened.
Having a look at, she was pointing to his shoes, so I don't know if she stepped on her foot or something. Let's have a look here, Ashley. Oh, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little, I mean, the problem is they might see, she does catch the foot. She definitely does catch the foot there.
Oh, yeah, the shoe came off, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that you can't really deem that as minimal because the shoe, actually, the foot came out the shoe.
Yes, left side, 3-2.
How loose, tight are those shoelaces if that happened?
Well, I know.
Take your seats, please.
I mean, I do this constantly with kids I coach. You would not get my foot sliding around the shoe. My shoelace is that tight.
Well, one of our, you know, he'll be on the men's final with me, Paul Johnson. Can't tie his shoelaces, he has Velcro shoes.
There's no need to take it personal, Joey. I'm going to tell PJ exactly what you said. Get you in trouble.
Out. Hanged out, 3-all.
Indecision.
A wry smile. It's good to see again. It shows a bit more relaxation with El Hammamy. I mean, she waited and waited, playing the ball and winning the rally.
This game, I know there's only a point in it, but she's done a much better job of putting her game, you know, in front of Gohar and asking Gohar to adapt to her game. The only downside of that is that Hania Hammamy has made 3 errors, all on the attacking shot. So while that was a winner, she's got to counterbalance it with not making as many errors.
It was a shot she used to good effect against Shabini yesterday, and Gohar starts to lose her length. She's going to start to feel the pressure from El Hammamy. There's a 2-point lead at the mid-stage of this second game. And immediately, that was a loose ball and dealt with.
4-5.
On the backhand volley, so Gohar back into Terminator mode. Lovely finishing.
5-all.
Really, really nice finishing. Like in the past, she'd have been a bit more rigid in this position, and you can really see the way the racket face goes through the fingers.
Okay.
So we've got another blood injury. This is quite a regular occasion.
Hammamy has a self-inflicted blood injury. She has up to 5 minutes to cover the.
She's slightly limping there. It was quite an awkward fall.
Yes, can we have court service, please?
Those knees of hers have had an absolute battering on the squash court. She's going to have to get skin grafts at some point, actually.
Joey, yeah. Or wear those, the 2 black, the tubes. Just go on with them, preventative rather than...
You know, there it is. I mean, she opened herself up on the knee yesterday. She was in quite a bit of pain. So it's a bit more than just the graze on the knee. I think the way she went down on the floor. But this is Lawrence, who I was talking about earlier, so he is incredibly efficient and he will get through this. You know, when the players are sweating, obviously the blood's flowing through the body, you tend to bleed quicker and more profusely.
And that's on the back of, like, those knees have taken, as we said, a bit of a hammering, so that skin is going to be, it's not exactly going to be healed the next time she steps on court, and she does, you know, throw herself around, for want of a better word, around that court trying, because such is her determination to get the ball. So it's going to, those wounds are going to keep opening up.
We'll also see on the knuckle. So this is a real,
oh gosh,
those knuckles,
that was yesterday.
You see, yeah, that was yesterday, but she does that a lot as well. There's not many of the big matches where she doesn't kind of end up on the floor. She catches the leg there, though. Ow!
Oh,
that
slide.
was it was a slide. I know, it makes you cringe, doesn't it? It really does. I mean, it was a wallop. You know, the wooden floor is sprung, but for your knee to go down that hard, it's going to bruise the knee as well.
Do you think there's an argument for those volleyball knee pads, that we could put her in a couple of them before she goes on?
You know, she could get an incredible contract by a volleyball knee pad company. I'm sure there's plenty out there.
Just to save her.
That's how warm it is. You know, they're playing obviously very intense squash, but she is glistening with sweat. Great job there from Nature's Gentleman Lawrence, so she'll be back on, ready for battle. You can hear Gohar just keeping the ball going, keeping her concentration. So the black bandage, which basically will
We're good. Gohar from the left. 5
prevent any
all.
showing of blood. No, you-
Two.
I know,
You
I've just
can't
seen the
unsee
knees.
it,
I
the
know.
two of them.
I
They're
know.
just
There's been a couple of battles where
battling.
El Hammamy was nearly wrapped up like a mummy, and that was in El Gouna, playing Gohar.
I'm
Anyway,
not
we're back
laughing.
into it now.
I'm not, yeah, I was going to say, I'm not laughing at them. I'm laughing
Okay,
at their
down
just
6-5.
their get on with it attitude. It was a good. What was there? 3 minutes, Joey? Would you say while that was done? And then, as you mentioned, Gohar's like hitting that ball to get it, to not let it die off. It's not a strategy I feel everyone would use, because
7-5.
she could have taken advantage of that time just to let the ball completely sit on the court, and then if she was a front game player, and if that's what she's very, very good at, then she could just take it apart, a bit like, you know, Sherbini. But she wants that hot ball.
I can't believe it. She's recovered. Look at that recovery shot. That's back and forth. This back and forth. Gohar responds. This is another incredible get. Again, giving the hip a wallop this time.
And again, she fell on that right hip, Sherbini, yesterday.
Stroke to Gohar.
Gohar drawing level.
7 all.
Yeah, it's a long way up
And out 8-7.
from that back right. Interesting choice for the boast there. Lifting now out of that front left rather than, let's see a drop here. Yeah, we saw the drop again. She's done the exact same thing, Joey, 2 rallies in a row. An immediate
9-7.
success. She's making Gohar just wait on that tee for a split second longer than she wants.
Yeah, she's managing the kind of outbursts a lot better this event. She's let it go there because you can understand how important it is to regain the 2-point lead. This is starting to kind of simmer.
Down.
Looks like Hania El Hammamy is going to
10-7,
close out
game
this
ball.
second game. Well, nicely played. That was cute.
And out.
Beautiful
8-10,
shot.
game
Nice
ball.
and tight to the sidewall. It's interesting with the crowd, Aisling. It's quite kind of balanced, isn't it, really? I'd say it's for either player.
Yeah, different to yesterday. Gohar against Weaver, definite partisan crowd there.
Oh, well played. Well played.
Game to
Game on.
Hammamy. One game
Hammamy
all.
responds in New York City. They're losing the first game. A mini blood injury for the scrape on the knee in the second. She's regrouped superbly well, and we have got a battle royal on our hands. 36 minutes. It's one game apiece in this women's final here in Grand Central.
Well, there's something going on there in that coaching corner, because Corinne Darwish is extremely happy with something that she's doing. Started off a little bit strange for Hania Hammamy. She had definitely changed and she was more aggressive in this game, but she started making errors when she was the aggressor. That changed towards the latter part of the game, and then all of those shots that weren't quite coming off for her came together at the most important time.
Play will resume in 60
I
seconds.
quite like the way he gives her a bit of space. You know, he's there on his knees, but he gives her that little bit of
Personal space.
yeah, it's a good combo. And there again, he's on his knees as well. these old coaches, I hope they can get up. There's a very calming manner about him, Isam Effat.
Play will resume
Which
in
it suits both
30
these players because they're incredibly fiery, Gohar and Hammamy, so it's a nice counterbalance.
Yeah, they need the calm before the storm. Very, very important in that relationship.
15 seconds. You have to go back. There's nothing flowing there, so let's go back.
Well, Nouran Gohar was just signalling, I think the kind of Steristip strip, so should I say, has come off her eye, where she had the little nick, but I think everything stopped bleeding anyway, so I don't think there's going to be an issue there. And the winner count going up, so Hammamy, look at that, 13-9. She's made a bit of a breakaway. That's a really interesting stat, Ashley.
She has. She can get away with that increase in errors too, because the flip of it is, the positive is she's being aggressive and it's paying off. And I really think the first game she just wasn't. Another little thing we saw in that second game, Joey, was a little bit of a picking on the vulnerability of Nouran Gohar back right here, back in this corner, because she forced a couple of boasts out of Gohar from that corner, and then she was able to get on it very, very quickly and vary her response at the front of the court, mixing it up with drops and then the holds. Just to get the ball past Gohar though and not overhit it in that right corner.
Oh, that's well played. It's a 1-2 punch.
And out, one love.
Really nicely played. Oh, goodness. A little bit of extra racket head speed. Had enough on it to send that ball flying away from
Hammamy, I
Hammamy.
need you to be ready when I call the score. One love.
Well, she nearly lost her footing.
Down.
Oh, that's a big miss. Really angry with herself.
2-love.
Gohar, she knows she got away with that rally, Ashley. It was a bit scrappy for her kind of level and what she wants to promote here in this final.
Certainly she wants that ball on the left wall.
Down. 3-love.
She wants to just flatten it like a proverbial pancake.
this is good. She's getting some work in. Well played. Very well played from Hania El Hammamy. The crowd absolutely love that.
1-3.
Sending Gohar the wrong way. So Nicole now is with Kareem Darwish, the coach of El Hammamy.
Kareem, you looked very, very happy with Hania during this game sit-down, didn't you?
Yeah, she played much better in the second game. She found her shots. So yeah, hopefully she can manage to stay like that.
Is it more mental thing against Nouran Gohar? They've had some really big battles in the past.
Yeah, it's always mental to play the top two, so she has to be up for it. And I think yeah, she's ready to beat them now.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the match.
He's certainly right there, Kareem Darwish. He's been at the top of the tree as a former world #1. And that one is skied out of court. Again, just touching on your point,
Out
Ashling,
4-2.
the other side with the length hitting. That ball was falling low and deep, forcing the ball out of court. Not over-hitting. Another loose ball around the middle, and Gohar whipping in the post. This is why you get these unbelievably long matches between these two in the past, because it just goes like a seesaw back and forth.
Yeah.
There was nothing there.
Momentum shift.
Out 3-5.
I really think she's picking on this back right. There Gohar tried to opt for the cross court. And now El Hammamy is going to pick off those with their backhand volley. Gohar. That's where Gohar wants the ball, right there.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm going to check with the video referee decision on Gohar's appeal.
Well, we haven't had much activity with the referees so far in this women's final.
Ms. Gohar, no more comments during the review.
Yeah, I mean, that's a stroke. In my book, that's a stroke. A shot's been prevented. There's major contact on the arm. Look, there, the shot's been prevented. I mean, she didn't want to hit it in the middle. That's a stroke.
The racket head. You can see even by the racket head, it deviates the minute that it hits the arm of Hania El
Stroke to
Hammamy.
Gohar. Hand out 6-3.
Well, former winner of this event, Camille Serme, French former world #3. She won it back in 2020, and she was the last player to beat one of the big three in a major final, might I add, in a major final.
7-3.
We've seen El Hammamy lose out in Singapore to Orphy at the gold status level, and I'm talking of platinum and above, and of course Siva Sangari Subramanian winning London Classic in an outrageous manner.
8-3
as well. And this has gone a little bit south of the station here, after looking like she was in the zone, getting a good feel of things. The third game's running away from El Hammamy. And that is an outrageous width. The intent and power.
9-3.
She was going for the nick, the join between the sidewall and the floor, and she got it. Yeah, she's kind of a little bit, she's getting irritable now. She's getting
You
irritable.
cannot bring this up all the time. This is your conduct warning for dissent. This is considered trying to influence the decisions.
She's getting irritable. She was just showing like the bigger swing of Gohar. She's got to sort her head out because it doesn't do her any favours. And she's now kind of slightly taking the mickey. Look. Want to keep her head, El Hammamy.
No let.
The no let goes in, so El Hammamy grins away, but she's really starting to boil. She needs to cool off quickly because the Terminator is stern-faced and marching back to her seat. So the response pretty extensive from Gohar, helped by a massive drop in performance and concentration from El Hammamy. The #1 seed leads 2-1.
Well, the opening rally of this game in particular was one in which Gohar should be very proud of. She managed to compound the pressure and then got the unforced error from El Hammamy. What happened towards the end of it is really unclear because El Hammamy really went off completely mentally and got just too into the game, too into the mental aspect, the history of all these two players, the back and forth, and then it just got a little bit silly after this. Honestly, Gohar kept her head. She did what she's so good at. She pounded the ball to the back of the court and got the unforced error. We can't falter with that, Joey. We can't falter. She did nothing wrong.
Not at all. No, she's getting on with the business. She's here to solidify the world #1 spot. She puts on a wrapping around the wrist, support around the wrist. She's got the knees supported. I mean, she doesn't need any head support. I suppose you could say the bandana there is the headband is supporting her head nicely because she's not deviating in her concentration.
30 seconds.
The feistiness of El Hammamy needs to be channeled properly here. She cannot go wayward like she did at the back end of that third game.
15 seconds.
The #1 seed, Nouran Gohar, with a 2-1 lead in this best-of-5.
Gohar leads 2-1.
As we look at the stats
Gohar to serve.
for the third game, that says it all. 0 errors coming from the Terminator. 10 errors in total, so nearly a game of errors. I mean, the winners have now really jumped up from Gohar. She was trailing by quite a few before the third game, and she's just within 2.
Yeah, that's nuts, Joey. Half the total errors of this match for Hania Hammamy came in the third game. Hopefully the 90 seconds in between just did something for to settle the mind. Because Gohar
2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah. Gohar's gonna...
Yes, let. Player review El Hammamy on the yes, let decision.
So the review goes in straight away. She does slightly linger over that. It's quite strange. She plays it and hovers over it. She doesn't clear it properly. It's a heavy drop and she doesn't clear it at all. This is a good shout from El Hammamy, I feel. There's no intent to give an access there at all. She's shielding the ball. And it is. So
Stroke
good use of the review and a good
Decision
overall.
overruled. El Hammamy has 2 reviews remaining. Hand out, 1 love.
Very similar situation to the first game.
Hand out, 1 love. 2 all. 2 reviews all. Oh, 2.
Just quizzing just to know where they're at with the review status. Obviously players coming in with 2 reviews each when they start the match. If they lose them, the only time to get them back is in the 5th game. If it goes that, they get 1 each. Oh, that's nice. It's really nice. Skipping the step. A lot more flow again. Starting to feel the force. Good start from the Leopards. Somehow she dug it out. Look at the depth of the hitting.
Down. Okay, that's good. You want to check it? Player review.
Got a review
Gohar
on the pickup.
Good decision.
Nouran Gohar feels in the backhand corner. The ball bounced twice. Well, no, it was as good as gold.
No.
Absolutely fine. Clear as crystal there, Aisling.
Good decision of Bell. Gohar has 1 review remaining. Three love.
This is the bit where Gohar did really well yesterday against Olivia Weaver. She didn't panic when Weaver was playing really, really well and got to those 3-game balls in the third, and then one in the fourth as well. So she said she was proud of herself, but she didn't panic in those big moments. And this is another one. Hania Hammamy is on a little mini streak here. Oh, that was a good. She's not going to get much out of this.
Well, I feel sorry for those commuters that are lined up on the front wall there. They come to watch squash, and a couple of them must have hit the deck when she screamed like this. And that is echoed throughout the whole of this station. She's got a 4-love lead. She's looking good.
Oh,
5 love.
Very, very rare.
She's looking at the ball, so Gohar's kind of unsettled. She questioned a pickup. She's looking at the ball. They can't change the ball. The only time you're allowed to change the ball is after the 3rd game. Straight away before you leave the court.
What is interesting about that is the minute that 3rd game ended yesterday with Shabini, Hania Hammamy had the hand up ready for the ball change. There is no ball change in this, which means that ball is right now is going to be a little bit deader. So that person who attacks and keeps the ball really low at the front of the court and is very good at a front game, they should be rewarded.
Oh! Comes back again. Comes back. Another acknowledgement with the arm up from El Hammamy. It looked like it was a winner, and it was for most mortals, but El Hammamy getting it back, and then the error coming, and a nervy look from Gohar.
Sorry, no let. Hand out 1-6.
Well, Miss Blake, I don't want to preempt, but you did go for a 5-game thriller in favour of El Hammamy. Well, there's a long way to go, but it'd be awesome if it does go to 5 for all the squash purists around the world, the neutral parties.
And my New Year's resolution was to get some predictions right. So, it'd be quite helpful for me too.
Well, you're striking quickly.
Do me a solid.
Nice variation, I like that. And then the volley.
The 1-2.
Wonderful.
The 1-2.
Yeah, lovely, I love that.
7-2.
The height into the back and then jumping on the volley. She wasn't far away.
She wasn't, and you could say that she can afford 1 or 2. I say that with
And out
trepidation.
3-7.
Because she doesn't want to lose the momentum now that she has. And again, is this where Gohar doesn't panic, just steadily goes back to what she's, you know, so good at, powering the ball through to the back wall, getting those great targets. Oh, well,
Left
it's one
side,
way
yes, yeah.
to get yourself out of trouble is when someone plays that ball in very short, is to just top it up on the front wall well above the service line. And that's what Gohar did.
Well, a much needed towel break
From the
for
left,
both players.
4-7.
She needs to be on high alert here, Hania Hammamy. It's now 4-7. Needs to just graphic updating. Now it'll be 5-7.
5-7. Yes, let.
Oh, it's going to be a yes,
The ball is very close to your body.
Well,
unfortunately, we're having technical difficulties with the review. We don't have reviews available at the moment.
well, that's just...
Okay, it's back on. Hold on, it's back on. Player review, Hammamy.
Luckily
on
for
the
Hammamy,
yes,
I mean, the timing's everything there. I mean, she's gone up for the appeal like the Statue of Liberty. Let's have a look at this again, Aisling, because she's looking for Hammamy and the ball hits her foot.
It does hit her foot. Initially, I thought, I know, I see it, Joey, I see it. It's a no less.
There we go.
This is your rule. Hammamy has 2 reviews.
She has been quite brilliant with the reviews, hasn't she?
3 out of 3.
Superb review from Hammamy, and lucky that it was back. A couple of technical difficulties, but the engineers are something else.
See that force post again.
Oh.
Yeah!
Well, let it out, Aisling, let it out.
She's too. It's the variety from this corner, Joey. That's what
Oh, it's
made
very
me
good.
excited about life.
Yeah, the speed onto the ball and then the deception. That's too good a shot. Too good a shot.
6-9.
Smiling at Darwish, pointing to her head. Very excitable. You can understand why. But she's got to be tremendously on song now, because Gohar is very good at taking deficits away. Solid, very, very solid.
10-6. Game ball.
Game balls to take this into a 5th and final game. It's an outrageous get. Oh,
7-6. Game to Hammamy.
Hammamy
2 games all.
clenches the fist, and she responds in this 4th game. The crowd on the edge of their seats certainly getting their money's worth for this women's final. Kareem Darwish out like a flash, waiting. We've had an hour of world-class squash here in New York. The scene is set for a classic 5th game. It's now 2 games all.
Squash, sometimes they say it's all about the start, and in this, see that skip from Hania Hammamy, in this game it was all about the start for her. She raced ahead to the 5-love lead. Gohar comes back at her a little bit. She doesn't quite have the accuracy in this game, Gohar, and she spent a lot of the time on the back foot just retrieving and not necessarily making any game plays of her own. Hania Hammamy pelting that ball to the back.
Well, there's a massive energy about her. She's got to keep it balanced, though. She needs to keep it balanced. She's got to utilise it cleverly when she's on court. See, flying with adrenaline. Very different, isn't it? It's a very different...
Yes, very different.
I mean, Gohar, to be fair to her, does keep her counsel well. She has been working on that a lot. Don't be deceived by the very different
Play
corners.
will resume in 30 seconds.
Gohar back on court.
Take your seats, please. 2 games all, Hammamy to serve. Each player has 1 review available. Love all.
And we're into this 5th and final game here in New York between the world #1 and world champion and the world #3. Is Hania Hammamy going to win her first major title since December 2023 in Hong Kong? Oh, it's going to be a stroke.
Paid out 1 love.
She's revving it up here, Gohar, isn't she? She's what's quite good about what she's doing. Yes, she's hitting it with a lot of power, but she's moving, hitting and moving. She's getting back up onto that tee line. She was getting caught behind Hammamy in the 4th game.
Just let 1 love. Slight contact with the swing. From the right, 1 love. So good. I saw it look good.
No, I swear it was no.
Miss Gohar, you must accept the decision. I saw the ball good.
I swear it was no.
Hand out, 1-0.
I swear.
Miss Gohar, you have to continue playing now.
Let's have a look, Ashling. Let's have a
Let's go, Gohar.
look.
I swear it was no.
This is your conduct warning for the set. Play on now.
What?
Goodness gracious
Play
me.
on now.
She's absolutely
1-0.
fuming.
Up by an inch, Joey? Down by an inch?
I think that just slightly,
1-0.
I feel that there was a slight deviation there. We really want to know what the correct decision is. You could ask Paul Johnson, because then it narrows it down.
That's a good response.
Hand out.
Absolutely unleashing
2-1.
it there. Not happy at all. Terminator is seriously riled.
Oh, it's edgy, Joey. It's not as flowy as it was in the second.
Well, it will do. You know, it will do. Now we're into the final phase.
Oh, that's good, though.
She's done it every time, I know, and she's done it not every time, but she's got there quickly, showed the straight drop. She's done it on the 4th occasion with the deceptive flick from the front left-hand corner.
thinking, if I was Gohar, at my peril, will I put that ball on the front left for Hania Hammamy right now?
Absolutely locked in the early stage.
Stroke to Hammamy. There was no clear line to the ball. 3-2.
There's only one review now. Both players get one review in the fifth. Again, you have to be pretty careful when you choose to use it. Gohar opting not to use it there. Oh dear!
Ain't out, 3-all.
Well, it's typical, isn't it, when you have too much time to play the shot. That boast was a very loose boast, putting it in the tin. So starting to get a little bit edgy, understandable. Well, errors coming for both players.
4-3.
Once again, look at that, ashling the commuters. It's about 6 or 7 deep. Just getting to possibly witness squash for the first time ever. And they're getting the world's best going toe-to-toe.
What a match. Gohar looking a bit better now, steadying the ship. Just see the effort it takes.
Stop. Miss Gohar, you moved into your opponent there. It's a stroke to El Hammamy. Player review, Gohar on the stroke decision.
We're going to see this for a second time. She's been penalised for the movement, Gohar, but we're just having a look to see how extensive that is. She steps on her foot, she hits and moves up.
Yeah, but
so
prior to that, it's the movement
there.
up. It's the first movement up, it's not the footstep.
Penalised for the movement.
Stroke to Hammamy, decision bell. Gohar has no reviews remaining. Left side.
To the players. Gohar, of course, is entitled to go back to the tee,
5-3.
as that would be a natural movement, but not into the path of your ball, not into the path of your opponent, rather.
Yeah, just a reset from the Terminator. Went up to the towel, just to keep her composure. Stage of the match, 2 points is seen as quite a substantial lead. Gohar's starting to try to hit with a bit more power, but that's loose and out of court, slightly wild. So El Hammamy has got to keep that adrenaline balanced out, because it will be starting to really fly around her body.
100%. And the thing, when Gohar is in these positions, you don't expect her to make errors. Like, if anyone was you were gonna bank on some errors, you know, coming off the racket of either of those two, you would think Hania El Hammamy first. So yes, there's a 2-point cushion, Joey, but I don't think Gohar is going to make errors in this next phase of the game. So
it's not really a cushion, is it, at this level at all?
It's a thin piece of paper, maybe.
It is. That can be pulled away at any moment. She's going to stay positive here, El Hammamy. She cannot back off in any way. She's got to push up like she's doing here. This is very good pressure on the volley.
She's got it though.
She's Oh, well played. That was awesome.
And out.
She's got to go for the jugular here. Stepping up on the tee line, looking for the volley, hunting, pressing forward.
Yes, led. 7-4.
All nervy times for Gohar because she was certainly in the swing.
She doesn't have any appeals left, Joey. That's 5th game. If a decision goes against her, that's it. Oh my God!
Goodness me,
Yep, she's popped it up. She's popped it up.
Great pressure. I mean, she is closing down continually on the volley.
8-4.
Tee position is incredibly high, and this is beyond impressive from El Hammamy. It really is.
Yes, led.
And that's it, no appeal.
Left side.
That is devastating. Mentally, just mentally, that's devastating. See, the head goes down slightly after this decision, but she backed up into her opponent, creating her own interference. Still not gone yet, Joey. It's still not done.
Well, the average match time is 71. We've now hit 71 minutes between these two. A couple of extra minutes for the blood injuries for both, but getting into a lot of physical discomfort. Duration pressing now, and Gohar's responding. Very, very well done. And just looking at this, though, El Hammamy's got to keep that high tee position. She can't afford to back off. Just what the doctor ordered for Hania El Hammamy to stop the momentum. They're taking it early, the low kill, beautifully balanced. That's the 2nd winner from that position she's hit this match.
Hand is going to be shaking, Joey. And development El Hammamy, as you said, adrenaline coursing through the veins.
And then Gohar looks back.
Left side.
Incredibly despondent now.
Championship ball.
Hania El Hammamy is serving with 5 championship balls here in New York. Just conceding that pickup. Still 4 championship balls with the world number 3, Hania El Hammamy.
Gohar's not panicking still, although El Hammamy's to lose.
Oh, she didn't quite get her on that one, but resetting the rally.
Yes.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her, Aisling. She's going to take her time here. She's going to go up. You can see how much she's sweating. Gohar won't mind. She'll wipe the hand just to try and regroup.
7-10.
Heart rate will be going like the clappers. Deep breaths. Still 3 championship balls with El Hammamy. Oh, it was there for the taking. I know it was there for the taking. She plays that pattern so well. Kareem Darwish is having a bit of a coronary out there.
Look what Gohar's done, though, in these last few rallies. She hasn't panicked, Joey.
Not at all. Unbelievable mental strength here from Gohar. It's the volley opportunity.
It's a tip now. Oh, God, she's got it again. Oh!
Oh, my word. What's going to happen here?
I was on side. I couldn't see it. Both of you were blocking my view here. No, hold on. I couldn't see it from here. Both of you were right there.
This is going to end up
to play a let.
This is going to end up being a let ball. He can't see. If he can't see because his view's blocked by both players.
Gohar.
We're going to have a look at this now because obviously this is a huge situation. So here goes the shot. There. Is it down on?
Oh my!
It wasn't a double bounce.
No, it wasn't. It was the.
It wasn't a. Well, that was a double bounce.
Yeah, but
that's a double bounce. We're talking about El Hammamy's.
The one.
This El Hammamy
tin
shot.
or not tin.
So this
one,
shot here. I mean.
Oh God.
It's coming. Hold on.
I think they're going to go let ball because.
I think they have to, Joe. I couldn't bet my life on this. Look at how close it is.
Miss Gohar.
Does that fall onto the tin?
Well, what's happened here? If you can't actually.
We're going to play a let.
You can't challenge.
Yes.
Well, it's got to be a let ball because you can't challenge
Gohar
the top of the
right.
tins, like the out of courts, unless it's
8-10.
the VR sees it as completely and utterly comprehensive that it was out or down, which is hard to see there. So it is a let ball. So just to regroup, El Hammamy still with 2 championship balls here in New York, and we're back in business.
Be the referee decision.
Hammamy's
appeal.
The hot potato has been thrown straight over to Tamarel Nagari. She's not cleared very well there. I've seen these given as strokes. It would be awful if it does end on a stroke, but that is not looking favourable for Gohar.
Came into the middle of the court.
It's not looking favourable, and it's a stroke to El Hammamy. El Hammamy takes her first title here in New York, the Tournament of Champions 2025.
11-8.
Her first major title since the Hong Kong Open back in December 2023. Terrific performance throughout the whole event for this young lady, Aisling.
This is emotional, Joey. This is some performance by this 24-year-old throughout this whole entire event. She's just taken out the #1 and the #2, and we have doubted her for 12 months.
Well, we're going to hear now from the new champion, Hania El Hammamy.
Hania, not only has it been over a year since you won a platinum-level event, but you've never played in the finals even here at Tournament of Champions, and now you are a Tournament of Champions champion.
I never had success in the US soil, to be honest. This is the first time I win a platinum in the US. I always thought that it's not my place, but there is no better place for me to win a first platinum in the US but in New York, here in the Grand Central Station. It's amazing. It's honestly amazing, and I've always been fascinated by the venue and by the crowd and everything, so I'm really, really pleased, and I finally got a win over world number 1 and world number 2. I haven't had this for so long. I wasn't even enjoying squash for quite some time, so I'm really happy, obviously, and thanks to my team and everyone around this, behind this, and they've been through so much with me in the past year, and it's thanks to them for finding ways to motivate me and get me back to this place again. So all credit to my team, and I'm really, really grateful for all of them.
Well, we will hear more from Hania at the trophy ceremony, but we wanted to get her instant reaction. But she is definitely the 2025 Tournament of Champions champion, Hania El Hammamy.